I literally just had a conversation with a lady, and this a little bit off topic, but just rock with me. I literally had a conversation with a lady where we were having a conversation. It literally started off like this. Okay, so I'm out hustling, doing my driving or whatever, and when she hopped in the whip, quick conversation, and then she like, I'm a what she say? I'm a heart transplant patient, or no, she had open heart surgery. So she just had open heart surgery 2 weeks ago. So I was like, wow, really? Because that was shocking. Because I'm thinking like, okay, why you out here carrying stuff? I'm pretty sure like you're not supposed to be lifting heavy stuff. She had some groceries or whatever, and you're not supposed to be walking around doing all that. And but she had it or whatever. And then so we got to talking, and as we talking, the like she it started off, she sounded all sweet and all like that, but then it slowly started to transition because I forgot exactly what we started talking about. Well, I basically told her like, this is it's a white man's country. And then she went on to say, no, it's not, no, because she was talking about Trump and him deporting everybody. She was like, why you deporting all our cousins and blah blah blah. I was like, I'm sitting there thinking like, what? I'm like, well, it's a white man's country. You do know that, right? And then she was like, no, it's not. It's our country and we built it and blah, blah, blah. And I told her, I do agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Yes. We all know that as black people, we built the country and, ancestors, all, like we know the history. However, I gave her a different example. I said, so let's hypothetically say you have, let's just say we just gonna stick to the colors. A white man, he built, he made people build his house. And when they were done building the house, he told all of them, all right, now y'all go ahead and get out. I said, what could they do? Like, that's his house. This is how I know I was dealing with somebody that did not have true intelligence. And I had to stop talking to her because me personally, I don't like talking to people who lack intelligence because I feel like I don't even feel I believe it's a waste of time and energy and effort. Because have you ever argued with somebody that you like thought was stupid? And the question you have to ask yourself is, okay, if I'm arguing with somebody stupid, how can I prove that I'm smarter than them because I'm just as stupid as them because I'm continuing to argue with them? Like, you can't beat stupid. So with the story, she said, I said, so if he kick y'all out his house, what you gonna do? She said, we we we'll shoot him or we'll take his out. And I'm just sitting there like, I was like, but what about his neighbors though? So when she came up with this whole stupid answer, it was mind boggling because it's like, okay, you're not understanding the way that this all works. Then she was going into this whole dynamic of, she purchased her own home. She classified it as a mini mansion, right? And people don't really know what mini mansions are. That's one thing I figured out. So she said, she bought her mini mansion during COVID. She paid like 2,500 for it. Um, it didn't have like no doors, windows, basically like from if anybody's from the city of Detroit, Detroit Land Bank, those properties. So she purchased the home, she put all the work into it. She's been fixing it, stuff like that. But then here's where the conversation started going left because it was something about the men. And then she was like that. I was like, it's their mentality. Like something like the issues that dealing with a lot of men is their mentality. She was like, you know what's wrong with men? She was like, it's because they're not masonaries or something like that anymore. And then she was like, they don't know how to do anything like with their hands and stuff like that. I'm always go back to it's because of their mentality, like their mental. Like no matter what you talking about, them being able to do whatever, it's their mental. So she was saying like, how she told me her age, everything. She half a century. You know what I'm saying? She like, what I'm gonna do with a dude who can't fix anything or can't do anything. And I can understand that sentiment. I can get that, right? But listening to her entire conversation, she was talking about the bottom of the barrel type dudes. And it's like a lot of times when you hear people have these conversations when it comes to like, being deadbeat dads, lame ass dudes, broke dudes, all like that. It's like You always talk about the bottom of the barrel because you can't actually get the type of dudes that you actually want. That's one thing I really figured out when it comes to a lot of these women and the shit they be talking about. You cannot attract the actual dude that you want. You can't get that certain caliber because of honestly because of the way you are. That's what I honestly believe. And she was sitting here saying like, how am I supposed to be better? How is she going to be better than her dude? She has more than her dude, and he doesn't have all these different things or whatever. So she was like, I don't even ask dudes, do they have like how many kids they have or anything like that. I ask them, do they own a house or do they rent? Now listen, guys, this is the part that really blew me, okay? Because while I can understand that whole idea where it's like, all right, you think you're doing something because you own your own house and all like that. All right, cool, got it. I got you. But she even went so far as to say, like, her basement is the drain is backing up. And she wished somebody told her that she was gonna have to invest in the snake when she had the money and all these different things. So basically, like in my head, I'm like, okay, lady, you literally are going back and forth. How can you be a boss? Because this is her own words. She called herself a boss. How can you be a boss? How can you say, what I'm saying, basically like put down, the dude that you possibly would like or whatever, and because he rents or whatever. But then you turn around and say, you gotta pay the boss cost to be the boss, and you gotta have money, you gotta do all this. But then you say you wish somebody would have told you that you need to invest in a snake to snake your drain in your basement, which indicated to me, one, your basement is flooded. Two, you ain't got no money for you ain't got no money for a snake. Okay, okay, you ain't got no money for no snake. And then three, you gonna be talking shit about a dude who rent a crib, but he can call somebody with no problem and have his basement get snaked if need be. You don't. So you got a crib and you can't even fix on your crib because COVID money ran out. There is no more PPP. There is no more um unemployment. There's no none of that. So while it's fine and dandy that you own your own crib, but you don't got the money to fix your crib anymore because that money ran out. Then y'all, why she say, and I got a BMW, right? Then she goes on to say, listen, 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 listen. Oh my God, hold on. Then she goes on to say, that's what, but I can't drive it right now because the fuel pump messed up, right? Then she say, that's why I need me an end that can work on cars. I'm like, oh my God. What? So my thing is this. Well, what if the dude that work on cars, what if he rent? Then what? Like you can't do nothing with him then, right? Because you own your house, but you can't even drive your own car because you ain't got the money to fix your own car. Whew. Listen, when I tell y'all that was so funny to me deep down, now I ain't gonna lie, she was irritating the F out of me during the conversation because I can't listen to BS. Like it's just ignorant. I don't like listening to it, especially like when it comes from a woman and they get to talking all this like masculine stuff. I just be like, oh my God, can you shut up? Like, cause like who the hell want to hear that? Like, lady, you not what you trying to portray yourself as. So you really need to cut that shit out. Like seriously. And like you not that person. You understand what I'm saying? Like you're not. I'm about to show y'all this. Cause this
I'm looking for a spiritual, emotionally intelligent, generous man who knows who he is, knows how to treat a woman, um, knows how to communicate. Um, yeah, just well rounded as far as like financial aspects. It's just as long as he's ambitious and has his life together. I mean, I would say preferably over 100K because I make that, so I would want him to make at least what I make or more.
What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers, liars, cheaters, down low men, very feminine men. We have a lot of those here in Atlanta. We have a lot of bad bitches and men that feel like they're the pillow princesses and they want you to chase them. buy him flowers and take him out on dates. I'm not dealing with any of that. And I want her to be taller than my son because my son is 17. He's 6'3". So I don't want my son to be able to little boy him. I could do 75K, but he got to be like an entrepreneur. Like, he can't be like 9 to 5.
Is that overall? Nobody 9 to 5?
I prefer not to do a 9 to 5 just because of like my schedule, how flexible I am. I feel no type of way when I'm like, oh, I'm about to go here, and he like, oh, I gotta request PTO or something because I don't have to do all that.
Well, okay, someone asked this question. They said, when you're traveling, is he paying for both of you guys?
Yes. No, I don't go 50-50, y'all. They need.
Oh, I didn't even ask you that question. They brought it up. What happened? They said you don't do 50-50.
No, I don't. I've never had to, but I feel like everybody should do, what they want in their households. But the men that I've been with my past relationships, I've never had to go 50-50.
Here she goes, fellas.
So the entire time we just sitting there watching that, I was laughing because I guarantee 9 times out of 10, her entrepreneur journey, like whatever she doing, I bet she a stripper. I bet you any amount of dollars she's a stripper. And on top of that, who in the hell? Listen, as a grown ass 31-year-old dude, I wish I would mess with a chick that talk all now, mind you, all them requirements and all like that, hit them, all that, the honey and all that bullshit. And it really ain't no real money for real. If your son is 17 and 6'3", homegirl, what man want to come to your crib and be the man of you got a man at a house. The nigga says he's 17. He probably upstairs playing this video game right now. Who want to deal with that? See, it is so funny. Like listen, when I tell y'all all the videos that I see on the internet, it makes it too easy to create content. But make it to real life, it's too easy because these women really get on here and get to talking crazy as if like the dude that they want is really about to go for that shit. Because let's keep it a buck. A dude that has a job, that 9 to 5, making 100,000 plus in corporate, that's not something that's easy to do. You understand? Like that's not a we just out here. It's 50% of the dudes out here just making 100,000. That's not an easy thing to do. So the whole time about some PTO and sweetheart, the dudes that make that type of cheese, they don't even want to take off for real. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Let's say you're an engineer, but let's say, matter of fact, you're an engineer, but you are the manager of engineers. So you like, upper level, right? So let's say you make it like 175,000. Do you know how many projects that you are the lead on? Do you know how many engineers that you have to oversee? Do you know how many plans that you have to oversee? How many documents, emails, business meetings, like facilities you have to go visit, people you always have to interact with? There's no way in hell you gonna sit here and tell me, oh, I got the flexibility to go anywhere I want. And you think a man that's about his shit is about to sit here and deal with you and your grown ass son. And you gonna sit here and say, I make my own money, I make 6 figures, but you gotta pay for me to go here when I want to go. Like, girl, that's why you won't Kendra's show now. Because and then she's talking about some all my past relationships that they was drug dealers, but that's why you see y'all don't go together no more. Because they either in jail or they don't want to deal with you no more. Because what she say, all the sassy men in the land and all like that. Right. Like it's just so funny. It's super funny. Super funny. Because to hear motherfuckers really sit here and say this type of stuff, dude, you really got to sit back and think to yourself, like, bro, who lied to this person? Who told her that shit was out here? Like, did she write a letter to Santa Claus and say, yeah, I want this type of man here? F all that. I know somebody personally. Kid you not. At the beginning of this year, now I know they whole past. I'm talking like been knowing this person for years. This mofo said for this year to be nice to her or something like that. It was something like that along the lines, basically like, for this year to treat her right and for her to find a dude and all like that. And I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, like, at what point do you turn and look in a mirror? And that's something that I really want, like, what I'm saying, y'all to chime in on. When do you turn around and look in the mirror and conclude that the problem is what's in the mirror? Because a lot of people go out here and they think that they're gonna go out here and just pick something off the tree as if they just got it like that. And it's like, sweetheart, you ain't even got it yet. You ain't got it now one bit as of yet. So what the fuck make you think you gonna get it? What makes you think you just gonna snap your fingers and you got it? Like, y'all, I'm gonna be 100. Y'all need to pay attention to people like this. Let me show you.
Are y'all not gonna like me for saying this, but sis, the reason why you don't have that soft life or that stay-at-home life that you want with your man, is because you are unwilling to live within his financial means.
Mm, mm. What she say? What? Hold on, hold on.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Say it, honey. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Right, because that's what I'm talking about too. Because it's just unrealistic expectations out here. Yo, let's switch gears. Let's let the ladies live a little bit because clearly they need help. Nah, I'm just playing. I ain't about to let these motherfuckers live. We about to have fun with this one. F all that. F all of that. So this next one that's about to pop up, right? This next one is Sada Baby. Nope, no, no, take it back. We gonna show him in a minute. We got this one right here. Hold on, hold on.
Why did you pop your balloon today?
She young for one.
Not now this popped the balloon in the UK, but I want y'all to really pay attention to Shorty right here, right?
Two, she says she a rapper, so she probably talk about selling coochie or buying coochie, you know. Or and she said she wants some stability. She look like she wants some help. Sound like she wants some help.
That's what you got from stability. She needs some help.
Some help. Cause she looked over here like stability
Do I look like I need help?
with something.
No, I don't need help with anything.
Wow.
All right. So is he someone that's your type? Why not?
Negative. First and foremost, I don't go over 40. I don't go over 40. Second of all,
Yes, you do.
um, he's saying stability. He don't even know me, so you judging already. And yeah, he ain't my type. Yeah,
All right.
I don't
She
do teddy
mad.
bears.
Okay.
Big brothers can't get no love, huh?
Okay. All right, Teddy Bird. Let's go to the next person. Thank you. Hey, how you doing today?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. What's your name and age?
I'm Darius. I'm 27.
Okay. What do you do, Darius?
I'm a DJ.
All right. So you popped your balloon. Why did you pop your balloon today?
It was just how she came off. That's all.
We're gonna talk to that. How did she come off that made you pop your balloon?
She straight went off on Buddy for.
Basically, what he's saying is she too goddamn manly. Don't nobody want that. Nobody wants that. And see, what's funny is y'all remember a few years ago with the whole hot girl summer? Y'all remember that? So you really got to just pay attention to the way times start to transition. Now, a lot of times people really stay so stuck in their feelings and they see all the stuff that's going on social media and they like to run along with that, right? But then I really believe people forget that social media is the internet. It's not real life. You understand what I'm saying? Like a lot of people really fail to realize that it's not real life. That's just some shit that people portray on the internet to get, likes, clicks, and some of them they might even get a bag. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a small portion of people. They might get a bag, but the rest of them, you only doing it for likes and comments. But you still got to come back to your regular everyday ass life. When you jump on the internet and you start talking all that shit, you start showing everybody who you are, and then in real life, people are going to stray away from you. And when they start straying away from you, typically you get mad. You seen Shorty in the thing. My man said he popped his balloon because she wanted some stability. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's like you can't sit here and portray yourself as being a rap. First off, you being a rapper. Listen, we already seen Remy Ma. We seen what Remy Ma did. Listen, she was a straight thug. Okay, she went out here. She didn't. What she do? She shot somebody. I think she did. What 10+ years, if I'm not mistaken. Came home and smashed her husband's man's and all. Who want to go through all that? Like just real talk. Who want to go through that? Y'all tell me because I can't figure out nobody who want to go through that besides some soft ass dude, and don't nobody want no soft ass dude. So any dude that's really about his shit, what you gonna do with that? He gonna tell you straight up, like, no, not going for it. Check this one out.
But
Really?
probably.
Well, let me change your mind.
Damn.
What was supposed to happen?
I don't know where.
All right.
How you feeling?
You gonna leave him out? What's up? I can make eye contact. What's up?
What's up?
What y'all got going?
She thought she was gonna get him with them take out biddies on. And then what was even funnier about that was my man said, "Oh, you just gonna leave him out." Basically, like just let him hang, huh? And then he said, "I can make eye contact." Boy, you know you was lying. Listen, these pop the balloon events are extremely funny because it shows you that so many women just go on there and like even for both parts, like for men and women, right? The reasons that on why they pop their balloon and the reason on why they don't like somebody be blowing my mind. Literally, we gonna start. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna start doing entire reaction videos to these, and of course, I want y'all to comment too, because it's all fun and games. We all laugh and it's all content. But to hear some people say that they don't like somebody because his pants, it's her the freaking heels that she wore, or it's the socks, or I be like, what? You don't like you don't like somebody. First off, you're single as hell anyway. Like if you want to be 100, it really is a single epidemic out here. Hey, what up, though? It's a single epidemic out here, right? Like so we not even about to sit here and play these type of games. Like motherfuckers can't find nobody out here. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all too picky. Y'all picky as if y'all top of the line yourselves, and y'all really not. A lot of y'all really be trying to date outside of your class. You feel what I'm saying? And you always trying to, and a lot of people always think that, oh, we're equal. Like you looking for your equal, sweetheart. You can't sit here and tell me. Let's run it down. You're not about to sit here and tell me that your equal. Okay, let's say hypothetically you make anywhere between, let's say 70 to 100,000. Mind you, something like five. I think the numbers was like either 9% of women in the U.S. makes 70,000 plus. 9. My bad. I did 8. 9, right? So all these women that say they so rich and all like that, all right. You out of shape. Yeah, you wearing fake ass hair. And I'm gonna keep it completely a buck with you. Men, we don't really like that fake hair shit. All the dudes will tell you, oh yeah, it's cute. It's not really. It's not. Some of it is okay, but it's not. I'm just listen. Talk to your mans. Talk to your mans. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I ain't gonna lie to you. If y'all need help getting somebody, I can help you. All you gotta do is just listen. Get out your feelings and listen. Don't nobody like all that fake ass hair, all that fake makeup, all the lashes. Don't nobody like that. And then a lot of y'all need to just get in the gym. Get in the gym, eat healthy, stop always trying to go have bottomless mimosas and drinking all the time. Y'all need water. That's what you need for real. First and foremost. Then you get to the eating properly, right? Then a lot of y'all need to learn how to cook. You don't know how to cook. Once you learn how to cook, once you get your weight under control And ain't nobody even saying you got to be all slim. You can be thick, just nice thick, not unproportional, just nice, right? So you get all those things in order, and I guarantee you'll find that man that actually wants to take care of you. You'll find that man that has a real bag. But guess what comes along with it? You got to be able to cook something. You got to be nice. You got to smell good. Typically, you got to wear your real hair. Even if you bald head, it's all right if you bald head. Okay? A lot of y'all bald head. Bald head is fuck. But it's okay. Because ain't nothing wrong with short hair. Because short hair is still beautiful. Do you know how, like, the itty bitty titty committee? You know how they got, that's a thing. Ain't nobody shaming the little chest. It's okay. So the bald head people, it's okay. Just rock. It's okay. But that'll really help y'all out. Because I mean, at the end of the day, even though y'all saying, y'all ever heard the women say they like being single? When I tell y'all, the people who say they like being single, boy, if y'all don't shut y'all lying asses up, hmm, hmm, if y'all don't shut up with that, saying that y'all like being single, y'all like going home to that empty ass house and light y'all little candles, then y'all pulling out that rose. Hey, don't get me started here, because I know y'all be at home with that thing. And listen, it's all right. You feel what I'm saying? But stop acting like y'all like going home to that. Cause don't nobody like going home to be by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody like that. Be killing me with this lying ass stuff. Just get yourselves together, man. It's all right. And listen, for everybody who want to say, well, it's a possibility, God made that one man for me and that one woman for me. I'm gonna tell you straight up. If you a dude and what I'm saying, you unproportional than the mother effer. Nah, don't get me wrong. There are women that like big dudes. Absolutely. But you can't be no broke big dude. You can't be no funky big dude. I can't stand them niggas. Though. Oh my God. I can't stand them being around them funky dudes. I swear to God, it's irritating. It is irritating. Cause it's like, bro, put some cologne on. Wash up. You know what? I'm gonna help you out. Y'all know them detachable shower heads that you can go to Walmart and get? Go on Amazon, cop you a loofah, right? I'm talking about the ones with the handle. That way you can get your back. You know what I'm saying? You can get all in the cracks and all like that. Go to Walmart. Go get you some who is it by? I think it's Dove. I think that's the one I use. Dove body wash. They got men body wash. You know what I'm saying? Get some pumps on that baby. Go get the detachable shower head. You know what I'm saying? That way you can wash everywhere, get all in the cracks, spray yourself down. You feel what I'm saying? With the water. You ain't got no more stank. You feel me? Throw some deodorant on. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's a Manscaped. All my fellas, go. I don't care. I don't care about giving them a shameless plug. Manscaped, they got ball deodorant, all like that. You feel what I'm saying? You will smell good. Then you don't got to keep going around people smelling funky. You know what I'm saying? Because I just helped you with the shower head, the body wash, the scrub. I helped you with all that. Now you ain't gonna walk around smelling funky. Because don't nobody like no big funky dude. But then, so now that y'all handled that part, the cleanliness part, you gotta have money. You cannot be no broke funky dude. You cannot. It doesn't work. Broke, funky, and out of shape. You can't. And it's unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I'm in the gym all the time. And I gotta get these titties gone too. They almost gone. You feel what I'm saying? So it ain't like I'm talking smack like, oh, no, we all got a little bit of extra on us and we gotta get it off. You feel what I'm saying? But you gotta put forth effort to do it. But I can tell you for a fact, I smell really good. Even when I go to sleep. I smell good when I work out. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's just something that you gotta do. You feel me? But do that and y'all will be sweet. We got some comments here. Here she would have got them hands. No, they would test me to the fullest. No, trust me, I know. But we is at the top, not too much. Some men like big girls. How would you know? Hey, listen, like I said, I know some. Listen, I'm not saying that nobody likes big people. I ain't saying that because I absolutely know some people do. You feel what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with it. I actually know somebody. Quick little story, and it's kind of funny. The homie, she got this philosophy that dudes who like big women, they got a mental problem. Listen, I don't agree with that at all. But that's what she truly believed. Why? I don't know. Now she was once like 300 some pounds. She lost some weight since then. But she was like that. Dudes that like her, she think that they got mental problems. I don't know why she feels that way. I feel like it's kind of wrong she feel that way. But everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But I do know that some people like big people, and there's nothing wrong with it. My cousin was in love with a woman that was, huge, and to each his own. You love what you love, you like what you like. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with it.